Hi friends, myself Justin Paul with my next video. Today I would be explaining you a C++ program to create a class batsman and calculate the batting average of a batsman. So we know as C++ is an object-oriented programming, it lays emphasis on objects. So class concept is the main concept behind the C++. So today I would be explaining you how to create a C++ program that is using class. Okay. So we have included a header file and then using namespace std. I have explained you about this in my previous videos. So what is the importance of class is that we have that security of data, or else if we don't use class, what happens is that our data is accessible to everyone, but in class we put those data in private, so this is accessible to the member functions. So private and public, there are two scopes. So in private I have declared b code, b name, innings, not out, runs, bat average. B code is the batsman's code, b name is the batsman's name, innings is number of innings he has played, and not out is number of innings he was not out, and the runs scored by him is, and then the batting average. So in public I have declared a function called read data. So what does read data do is it will ask the user and ask the user to enter all the data which is required. So first I have declared count is equal to 0. So enter the details of the batsman, and then I have taken a go to statement, that is x, and then a semicolon. I hope you know the meaning of go to. So what happens is when it starts execution, when it comes here it will again go to x. So this is how the program works. So now after that I have asked the user to enter the batsman code. I have stored it. Now here we have a complication is that as the user enters the code, it should be restricted to 4 digits. If it's more than 4 digits, then we need to show the user that it's an invalid code and he needs to enter it again. So as he enters b code, I have taken int a is equal to b code, and if it's not equal to 0, a divided by is equal to a divided by 10 and count plus plus. If count is equal to 4, that is it will be dividing and the count will be incremented each and every time. So if the count is 4, that is I told you that the big batsman code should be of 4 digits. So here it's checking if count is equal to 4, that code which the user entered is a correct code, else it's an invalid code. And here I have declared count is equal to 0 because as it goes again to this, that counts value should initialize again to 0. So after that I have asked the user to enter the name of the batsman, that is I have stored it in b name. Then I have asked the number of innings, stored it in innings, and at the times he was not out, stored it in not out, and then the enter of runs scored. Then I have called the function calc average, which will be calculating the average of batsmen. So now in void calc average, I have declared if innings minus not out is greater than 0, because in the formula is a batsman average is equal to runs divided by innings minus not out. So what happens is if innings and not out are same, then 2 minus 2 0, then runs divided by 0 will become infinity. So I have declared a condition like if innings minus not out is greater than 0, then only it will calculate the batting average, else bat average is equal to minus 1. Now after this calculating of average, I have displaying the data. So I have declared a function display data, and here I will be displaying each and everything. So if bat average is equal to minus 1, that is if innings minus not out is 0, then it will display as batting average of the batsman, that is no batting average. Because if in both the innings he was not out, batting average cannot be calculated, else batting average of the batsman will be declared as bat average. Then in the main function I have declared batsman b1 and b2 are the objects, and then I have called this using this objects I have called these functions b1 dot read data, b1 dot display data, b2 dot read data, and b2 dot display data. So I hope you understood the program. Now I will be running this program and showing you how this program executes. So here it's asking enter the batsman code. Suppose if I enter 1 2 3 4, and then they are asking name of the batsman, that is Justin, number of innings 2, times he was not out 1, runs scored, let's suppose he scores 300, So it's displaying 1 2 3 4 batsman code, Justin, number of innings 2, now not out 1. So batsman average is 300. Now again it's asking the batsman code. If suppose this time I enter a 5 digit code, 1 2 3 4 5. So here it's showing invalid code, re-enter again. So if I enter 1 3 4 5, so now it's the correct code. Now name of the batsman, if I enter as Jobin, number of innings, if I suppose if I give 2, number of not outs again 2, enter runs scored 300. So now it displaying is showing that batsman code is 1345, name is Jobin, number of innings played by batsman 2, 2, total number of runs scored is 300. But the batting average is showing no batting average, just because the number of innings played and the number of times the batsman remain not out is same. So the denominator becomes 0, so it gives an infinite value, and we can't calculate the batting average if he has not been out for both of the innings. So this is how the program works, and this is very useful program. If some match is going on, we can store the batsman and automatically calculate the batting average of the batsman. So thank you for watching my video. I hope you understood the class concepts. This is what the C++ is meant for, because C++ is an object oriented programming, so it lays emphasis on objects rather than procedures. So I hope you understood the program. Thank you for watching my video.